Well, sometimes it's not that easy, and sometimes it's not always clear.
Hey guys and gals, welcome to this week's Pre-Foreclosure Daily Grind Tip of the Week. Chris the Drummer Bose, Bob LaChance here. This week we're going to talk about an introductory letter that is getting sent out now when you're dealing with Bank of America properties, and specifically on Equator.com, which they've pushed all of their short sale negotiations onto. We got this email, or we got this letter. It's called a short sale welcome letter. Now, before I get into that, Chris, why don't you tell them how you actually got this letter, since you're not the listing agent, and they're basically trying to push out all investors on negotiating third-party short sales for everybody else, unless you're the homeowner or the agent.
Right. If to make sure that you get all notification on a certain property that you have up on Equator, just make sure when the listing agent sets up his or her account, just have them under their account information, down over on the left side, down towards the bottom, there'll be a spot where you can punch in an email address to be CC'd on all the correspondence, so that things like this, or things like updates on an offer, responses to an offer, you'll get the email in your own inbox.
Right. And the best thing to do anyways, if you're actually the third-party loss mitigator negotiating on their behalf, what you need to do is get their login and password, and you could do all this yourself.
Yeah, that way you can offer to the agent. You can say, "Listen, I'll take care of this for you. Don't worry about it. That's all I need."
All right, let's dive into the letter here. First and foremost, this is what it says. It says, we have received your request for a short sale on the above referenced property. This letter is intended to outline this process. We look forward to working with you and or your agent as we work to complete this process. Again, this goes to the homeowner and the agent. Please be advised, credit reporting will continue while your loan is under review for a short sale. If the short sale is approved, unless agreed otherwise or prohibited by law, the loan's insurer and or investor may pursue a deficiency for the difference in the payment received and the total balance due. That's the whole thing we always talk about deficit judgment, them going after your homeowners for the amount they lose. Then it goes on. A short sale may adversely affect your credit, which we always disclose to our clients anyway. It says furthermore, there may be tax consequences associated with entering into a short sale. Just so everybody knows, they can't do both. The Bank of America can't hit Chris with a 1099 and also go after him for a deficit judgment. They have to do one or the other. Okay, so just make sure you guys know that. It's good to set the proper expectations with your client in reference to that. You are encouraged to seek guidance from independent tax attorney and or tax advisor and or attorney before proceeding with the short sale. That's that. And then there's a line right underneath that says what this means. This is a brief overview of the short sale process and the estimated timeframes for each step. We expect the process to take 45 to 90 days to complete. Now, I know everyone's looking at this video right now saying, yeah, right, BS. They do not take, or they take a heck of a lot longer, maybe double, triple that time. Mm-hmm. Chris, the last two deals we actually put in the Equator system, how long did they take?
Well, we got responses back on the offers in about 30 days. So.
Okay. So responses back within 30 days once the purchase and sale agreement and all the rest of the short sale packages were uploaded into the Equator system. It's taken us 30 days to get a response.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that is obviously a good thing for whoever's listening to this video right now, because if that's a changing of the guards, it is a good system to use then.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is good. And then they threw a little disclosure in here. However, these are only approximations, and delays outside of our control may occur. You knew that was coming. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullets here. We'll zip through them because I don't want to make this video too long. The first bullet: the purchase contract documentation has been received. If additional information is required, we will contact you or your agent. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2: our appraisal vendor will contact you and your agent or your agent within approximately 5 business days from the date of this letter to set an appointment for an interior appraisal. Was that accurate? When we got this letter, did they contact us within 5 days?
It was a little bit longer on that one.
Okay, a little longer. So That's why we want to pick this thing apart. A point of contact, underline it in bold on this letter, is necessary to obtain access to the property. The appraisal fee will be charged to the loan. If you're the third-party negotiator, make sure that you're working hand-in-hand with agents. Well, as you guys know, you could tell already, you need to work hand-in-hand with an agent on BofA loans, okay? Bank of America loans. Have the agent be the point of contact, and he could call you if you want to do the interior appraisal, whatever. But make sure you control it. Another bullet. The final appraisal will require approximately 10 business days after the date of the interior appraisal is completed. What that means is put that on your calendar. Once the interior appraisal is done, put it 10 business days later on your calendar, because you know if the bank doesn't call you or there's no update within Equator, you can hound them. Okay? That's a good point right there. We just said that one. Another bullet. The offer will be accepted or declined after the review process is complete. If the offer is declined, we will send notification to you and your agent within 5 business days of the final decision. That's accurate?
Yeah.
Has that been accurate? Okay. If the offer is accepted, we will contact you within 48 hours to schedule a closing. This is the funny part. We anticipate the closing date to be within 10 business days of the approval or at the earliest possible date. Obviously, unless it's a cash offer, there's not going to be any deals that are going to close within 10 business days of a short sale acceptance. So just know that. Yeah. But it's good to give to your mortgage broker or the direct lender, whoever's doing the financing for the end buyer, so they can get off their butt and get themselves working.
Yeah. A lot of times these lenders, for whatever reason, where they get this idea, I don't know, but they assume that, here are these buyers that really, really want the property, which is certainly is often the case, and that they want it so much that they'll actually start their loan approval process before they have written approval from the bank, which is...
And you're talking to Bank of America, and they lend money too, so it's stupid. It just doesn't make any sense. But whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or concerns, you could call the customer service or the short sale customer contact department at Bank of America. Write this down. Number 866-880-1232. And this letter was dated February 11th, 2010, so a little while ago, or about 7 days ago. So, but anyway, Chris, part 2 of this follow-up video of next week. What's it going to be about?
Yeah, check out next week, because what we wanted to do is give you guys the first half kind of this letter that talks about like the deficiency options for the lenders. We actually had kind of a real-life example of that. And I had a good conversation with a negotiator at Chase actually about that, and so
some more inside
give
tips.
You guys some more tips, some more insight into how it works. Why they do what they do, where their thought process is at, and so on and so forth. So
well, we'll see you guys next week. And if anyone is interested in going to a boot camp that we're running, myself and Chris and Patrick Precourt is my business partner. Down in Florida, you guys can go to shortsalebootcamp2010.com. Check it out. Also, managemyshortsale.com. Next week and a half will be so many upgrades. It's going to be unbelievable. So check it out. Take it for a 30-day free trial. But anyway, Bob LaChance, Chris, the drummer Bose from this week's Preforeclosure Daily Grind Tip of the Week.
Well, sometimes it's not that easy, and sometimes it's